Muggsy. I mean, at that point, that is enough. I will say, Muggsy, you're voted out in an 8-1 vote.
all like want to be in love with each other and be friends with it, and it's gonna suck.
Hi,
Bye,
Bugsy.
I
Hey.
will give you all a moment to chat. Then I have to announce something else.
Oh, shit.
Oh, snap.
That's a hanger.
You know, I don't
didn't have
think
that
it's.
idol that she was talking about.
What happened to that?
Me and Emily saw right through that.
Yeah,
like,
we
why
know.
you
Guys, that was stressful though, kind
It
of.
was.
I mean, she has a pretty calm personality until you like get her triggered. So
Yeah. That's why.
And I don't think it's gonna be boring now. I mean, I think it's still gonna be interesting.
Okay,
It's
we
just not
gonna
gonna be
have-
disrespectful. We're
Yeah,
just not gonna be rude about
we
it.
gonna do the game.
Yeah, this is going to be
Yeah.
tough because Tabitha's not here, but that's on Tabitha. So you all need to choose a partner for tomorrow. Whoever wants to choose first can. If not, I will randomize it. You can choose Tabitha. I mean, will she be at the challenge? We'll find out. That could be a bold choice, but she says she will try and be there. It's her last night in Vegas, though, so I don't know. Any of you want to volunteer to choose a partner?
I'll choose Ashleigh.
All right, Susan and Ashleigh.
Emily, do you want to work together?
Yeah, I was gonna say Reazo.
All right,
Reazo and Emily.
All
That leaves Mary, Rita, Dom, Tabitha.
Down with, I mean, Rita, you know I'm down with you.
let's do it.
Do it.
Let's go.
Dom and Rita, and that will leave Mary and Tabitha.
Hey, how are ya? I'm so sorry about the other day, man. I was like traveling and I was
it's all
like,
good.
oh, the internet was just shitty and stuff. So I apologize. Our chat kind of got cut short.
Hey, no worries. I'm glad you didn't, get like abducted and shit. Like I was, you know what I'm saying, using that Uber. I was just like, it just keeps cutting out.
Yeah. No, so I'm sorry. Our chat got cut short.
Cool. You enjoy Vegas though? How was that?
Oh, it's been so good. I was at the Grand Canyon yesterday. That was like amazing. It was. Yeah, it didn't even feel real. It's like everything's just so like majestic, and like you look at it, it all looks like a painting.
So we got Muggsy out, so we got that vote in. So how'd you feel about that?
Yeah, I actually made the vote last night. I again like just traveling and stuff. I couldn't make all the other stuff, but I was like, no, I need to come in and vote. So
Yes, that's what I was like. I was like, shit, I hope you can, because I was thinking, damn it, if you don't like get in there, does that mean you're gonna be automatically out? And I was thinking like, that would suck. So
yeah, no, I did get a chance to go in and pop in my vote last night, so I made sure that I was up for that. So yeah, I got all caught up on that and stuff. So yeah, how is everybody else feeling strategically, the game moving forward?
everybody thinks feeling kind of good. I think there's kind of, now it's just kind of like where to go now. You know what I'm saying? It's based on kind of how the separation. Obviously, we're kind of individuals, but now we have this team game coming up. So I think it's just kind of just filling out, Muggsy was like, oh, it's gonna be boring, but it really is just like, who's playing, who's got issues, who's not really kind of flowing, and then just kind of going from there.
How was Tribal Council last night?
Tribal Council was cool. I mean, it was I'm trying to remember. Shit, it goes so fast.
It was interesting.
Interesting would be a good word, but it was just kind of like.
Nick asked again, excuse me, I'm sorry, just because I need to get Tabitha told here. Nick asked Rita how she felt about me.
Oh?
Yeah, and apparently she wanted to work with me until she felt like I was distrustful because I orchestrated Susan to turn against Jason or something. I'm like, that's not how that went. So apparently Rita doesn't like me, and so I let it go for a second, and then after I had let it go, something else came up and she was saying something about like being loyal, and I'm like, but that's the thing, if you were being loyal, how could you be upset at me? And like, I didn't attack you. I gave Susan the ammo to fight for herself.
Ashleigh, question real quick. Were you just telling Dom about like Rita and stuff, like what she was saying?
Well, I was telling Tabitha, because she asked him how Tribal was, and he was, oh well, it was good. No, it wasn't good.
Did you throw Rita's name out?
I told Tabitha what happened with Rita.
Oh, all right.
I want Tabitha to understand that Rita hasn't.
Because Dom and Rita like confirmed Like,
no, that's fine and that's okay.
Yeah.
But I want to make sure that everybody understands. I picked up exactly what Rita was giving me. She needed a reason to not like me, and she was willing to grab anything and use it. And I just like I told her, I didn't attack you, Rita, and I was willing to work with you, and I did not attack you in any way when the stuff. She was like, yes, but you weren't on the team and you didn't know. And Susan was like, but I was on the team, so why was Jason and Dom saying my name from the beginning?
The game's getting kind of crazy.
Yeah,
they're gonna vote me out. Believe me, all them other people.
Susan, we got your back. Come on.
It's us four and Tabitha. You're okay.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Remember, Susan, I had talked to you, and I told you that I need to talk to Reazo.
Yeah.
I had talked to Mary, and I talked to Tabitha. So I did talk to Reazo. I just didn't get a chance to tell you. And he's good with us 5.
Yeah, he definitely is playing the middle. Yeah.
I was just so blindsided by that. Like,
Rita was just, I know, she went off on me. Like, I was like, what the
Yeah, I know. I stood up for you. It was like,
I know.
It's getting kind of
like,
personal.
Oh
like, it's just a game.
Yeah, I know. Like, they don't even know what they're, I don't know.
What's up, Emily?
I don't know.
Hey, Emily.
Emily, you excited to win this challenge tonight? You got it.
Yep. You know, I'm nervous because only one person can win.
Yeah,
but I'm
you're
excited.
right. So the last round's probably head to head or something.
If they do see us as a 3 together, I hope I'm at the bottom of that totem pole as far as who to get out.
Yeah, as soon as I joined,
I have something very interesting to tell you, Emily, later.
Okay.
I don't think I'm having enough time to get it off here, but yeah, Rita, there's like a lot happening, and it's just like.
I think if we stick to the plan, dude, like that.
But who's our fifth?
I think they're trying to flip though on me probably, because as soon as I joined, Susan got quiet.
But
we have the numbers though, like
no, we don't. No, we don't.
Yeah, we do, because if we vote Ashleigh next.
But who's the 5th person voting with us?
Well, that doesn't matter because
we don't have Susan anymore.
I have a thing tonight, anyways, where I can block someone's vote. So tomorrow, yeah. So that's not going to matter.
No, I didn't know that. So
yeah.
I think that people honestly just trust me, just because I know everybody, and people know they need my vote for majority. Like, who would it be?
Oh, for me, it's Ashleigh because she's been instigating a lot. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel feeling she's instigating me. Did they mention a name?
She's kind of like just like molding everything into like a negative experience, like where it's like even like when I was saying something yesterday, like I wasn't like attacking someone or saying someone.
And when I was talking to, I wasn't trying to come at you or Ashley.
Oh no, you're fine, dude. No, like come at me. I'm like I don't care.
I think Dom's trying to. Nah, I'm joking.
No, Dom didn't.
In a different way.
Hey, yo.
I was like trying to explain to Susan. I was like, it's hard because we just weren't there to like understand.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I think I get it, like where the vote landed and what happened with everything.
Like I'm not mad about it. I don't care.
Because it was, obviously I'm glad Ashleigh and Mary, you guys are here with us, but it's weird that they didn't even try to go after you guys. They had the majority and still turned on Susan, which was
what I was saying. And I was still wanting to stay quiet about it. I was still like, this is not my team. I'm not getting in the middle of this.
Yeah.
Until Susan was like, when we all lost, I was sad because I was like, now we got to talk to Susan. Like, we got to
figure this out.
Smiling at Susan, knowing that they're already targeting her. And I guess Mary was looking like that, and I don't know what the other two was looking like, but Susan was like, you guys all look so sad. I'm sorry, one of you guys will have to be like, okay, I cannot, like, she's trying to, bye, Emily. She's trying to, like, her heart, she's trying to protect anybody who is about to be evicted, and she's the one. So,
yeah, but see, that's the whole thing. It's like, for me, because I'm just like, I will tell people right off the bat, hey, I'm going to vote you. Like, it's not a big deal. Like,
exactly.
So, yeah.
And that's what that's my issue. Jason's like, oh, we're all banding together and we're all this, but you're telling us that you're voting Susan and then you're telling us not to tell her. Like, I just don't deal in shady behavior like that.
Well, I'm glad she's stepping up now because in the beginning she wasn't stepping up.
And I wish you would have just came to me and asked me about it before you decided that I was not trustworthy or whatever the case.
I don't have any animosity towards her. I think she takes things a little bit personal.
All right, we're going to be going in order of teams picked last night. Tabitha, you weren't here last night. You're on a team with Mary. The teams were picked last night. So it is Ashleigh and Susan, Reazo and Emily, Rita and Dom, Mary and Tabitha, and then the order will reverse. Please choose one of the following categories.
Sports might be good. I mean, I don't know. What do you feel comfortable at, Ashley?
Yeah, we can do that one. Sports.
Okay.
Time begins now.
Gymnastics.
Correct. For Ashleigh and Susan.
Because I was a gymnast for years. Fun fact, yeah.
I feel like food would be decent. I can do emotion.
Let's do. You just pick one. It's fine. Let's do anyone.
Okay, let's do emotion.
All right, time begins now.
Angry. Anger. Disgust. Fear. Judgment. Sadness. Bullying.
I will say you have to get the exact word.
Yeah. Then it's an emotion. Furious. Judgment. Not accepting, not welcoming, closed off, closed-minded. Prejudice.
30 seconds.
Like add on to it. I don't know. Crying, miserable, horrible, harmful.
10 seconds.
Triangle, X.
Time is up.
My bad. That was a hard one.
No, you're good. I feel stumped on.
It was like we were looking for hatred or hate.
I say food.
Food?
Yeah.
You can start now.
You can do it. Toast?
Not the best drawer might have been an understatement.
Ice cream?
I was trying to draw like I'm chicken and nuggets, right? Like there's Chick-fil-A nuggets and there's McDonald's nuggets, right? McDonald's nuggets are square, Chick-fil-A nuggets are round, but I'm like, damn, I need some colors. Like, can I get some crayons and make them brown? Because I'm thinking like I wanted to draw the Archies, but I'm like, is that a symbol? So I'm like, damn.
Creme brulee.
30 seconds remaining.
What is that?
I mean, honestly, that one looks more like it, but you should probably add more to it.
Let me put 3 fries with it so she can see like it's a meal. And I was like, that'd go over as well as I could.
Time's up. You're not gonna get it.
What is that?
I mean, you should have maybe tried to draw a chicken or something. But it's
That's
chicken nuggets.
how do you draw a nugget though?
Oh, it's a nugget!
Yeah, but you could draw a chicken and then maybe she would have gotten it.
I saw bread. I was like thinking like s'mores, graham crackers. I did not guess chicken nugget.
What do you want to do? Do you want to do object, maybe?
Yeah, let's try objects.
Time begins now.
I can't see that. A lamp.
Well, before I bring in the other teams to decide who's going to try and steal, you must pick a category.
Action, maybe?
Sure, let's do it.
First person to get it scores for their team. Don't start drawing until I tell you, Mary.
Mm-hmm.
All right, time starts now. It is an action.
Trying to know the show Tabitha. Raising your hand. Unlocking the key. Unlocking the lock.
Gardening.
What'd you say, Dom?
Smack.
I can't hear you.
Hand a smack. Smacking. Like pimp smack.
It's like a key and a lock. Oh, waking up.
There's like a hash
on the TV. Sitting, watching TV.
Gardening.
Answer louder, Dom, because I can't hear you very well.
Gardening or smack.
I don't know.
Did you hear me, Nick?
No.
I said cooking.
No.
Watching TV. Watching the sunrise.
Less than a minute left.
Is that a fork? Right? That's a fork. Cutting a tree.
Forklift.
Eating.
Construction.
Gardening. Is that lawn mowing?
Sleeping.
Yo. I don't know what it is.
Is that a
collecting?
Jumping, laying.
Camping. Oh no, that's not the action. The fuck, that's not it.
30 seconds.
Camping. No, action.
Damn. Preparing.
Jumping.
Making your bed.
Shoveling.
Sleeping. Resting.
Mixing.
10 seconds.
Come on, Mary. Let's go. What is that? Everyone's stumped on it. I don't know.
We are out of time. We were looking for painting.
I saw the bucket.
Who's drawing?
I'm drawing.
Who's drawing?
Let's do miscellaneous.
That means it could be anything, quite frankly. All right, time begins now.
Milk carton.
Jug.
Milk jug.
Gallon.
Gas.
Who said Dom?
Dom.
Dom got it.
Oh.
Yes.
I feel good with everything except for maybe sports team.
What about TV show? Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, time begins now.
You don't gotta put your hands up.
You don't really have to. This time.
Octodad. I don't know. Nah. Who is that? Oh, Squidward and Plankton, SpongeBob.
Bananas and pajamas?
Yeah, girl, I was about to guess that.
Is that some like Canadian show?
Pokemon? Digimon?
Pokemon.
SpongeBob. No.
Up square circle.
Yeah, after they didn't get my cookies, that was on them. But banana game.
Banana peel.
Octopus.
A squid. An octopus. Squid.
Squidward.
Squid Games.
Correct, Tabitha.
Y'all had me going crazy. Reazo didn't get that, but I'm glad somebody did because I was really
That was
trying.
not Emily's fault.
Maybe an event. I don't. Whatever you feel comfortable drawing.
Yeah. Let's just do it. Let's do event.
It is event.
Okay. Presidential debate.
Olympics. Trophy challenge.
World Cup.
Reazo gets the World Cup.
Susan, movies or characters?
Movies fine.
Home Alone, Polar Express, Men in Black, E.T., Ghostbusters, Casper,
Candy. Mrs. Doubtfire.
Hairspray,
Cowboy.
Caribbean.
Guess louder, Susan.
A Star is Born.
Alien.
Hansel and Gretel.
Attack on Mars. Farmers?
Westworld.
Yeah.
1922. Us. Damn. What's the thing?
Wedding.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Funeral.
It's hard.
Less than a minute left.
Oh,
Man and
Toy
Mars,
Story,
Man and
Toy
Moon.
Story, Toy Story.
Correct. Reazo with Toy
Oh, no.
Story.
Good job.
Reazo
guys.
with the comeback.
Character. I think.
Character.
Yeah.
Okay.
Time begins now.
Scared Squidward. I'm guessing now.
Mickey Mouse.
Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny.
Ashleigh got Mickey Mouse.
Sports team, I can draw that shit.
Time begins now.
Celtics, Steelers, Patriots, Raiders,
I'm
Dodgers,
going to need
Angels,
both the team and where they're from.
Dodgers, Angels,
Vikings,
New York,
Bears, Detroit Lions.
Boston.
Reazo got Detroit Lions. All right, Mary, let me know when you get it. It is places.
Outer space. The sun. The moon.
Alabama. Florida. Georgia.
On a farm.
Idaho.
On a car in space.
I can't see.
I can't see.
Out underwater. Crossing the road.
Arizona.
The Sahara.
Area
Arizona.
51.
Sahara Desert.
Joshua.
Arizona?
Or Joshua.
Cactus. California.
Where?
Road.
Less than a minute left. Reazo and Emily win if nobody gets the point here.
The desert.
Crossroad.
Tennessee.
Route
Lost.
66.
Texas. Utah. Alabama.
Houston.
Missouri. Kansas.
Dallas.
Kansas City. Tornado Alley.
Nebraska.
Time's almost up.
Oklahoma.
Grand Canyon. I don't know.
Girl.
Alabama. Connecticut.
Time
New
is
Hampshire.
up. Time is up.
Okay.
Tabitha, you should have guessed where you are right now.
I did. I said Arizona.
It's Nevada.
Okay, yeah.
Reazo and Emily win, but only one of them can
Good job. Good job.
be immune.
I knew going in with Emily. I told Emily before I was like, yo, let's win. Guess what? We pulled through. That's what happened.
This round, and what's
Good job,
going to
guys.
happen is
Good job.
everyone else is going to vote who they want to be immune, either Emily
Okay.
or Reazo. I need you to text me your votes right now. All right, Reazo, you have immunity in a 5-1 vote.
Yeah, man. I beat everybody.
Kind of making me like shit. At least I got my card to play, but I'm not. Because I kind of feel like some of them are gunning. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't really trust Ashleigh. Susan obviously is mad about what happened to Jason. And Tabitha's kind of a wild card, and Mary kind of does the facial. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm used to winning, and so now, especially then, there was a Tabitha and Ashleigh, debacle. It's just kind of like shit. I kind of want to make sure. I'm not trying to pull a Dark Star and not have something and use it. So that's what I'm kind of thinking. I guess I'll check out the Shack Chat to really see how that feels tomorrow.
It was so much fun, and I'm so glad Reazo was my partner because he really hit that winning streak for us and, secured us the dub. And I'm really proud that he got immunity, and I'm glad that everyone voted for him because I feel like he deserved it. I'm also scared for what that means for me, but, proud of Reazo.
I voted for you to have immunity.
Well, thank you. I'm honored. I really didn't expect anybody to. I mean, one, Reazo deserved that 100%. Yeah. And two, I think they all want me out. It's kind of.
Well, so what do you think we should do this next round? Because I have the block a vote.
Yeah.
So you have a safety, right?
Yes. So looking at the numbers, obviously me, you, Dom, and Reazo, I think would vote the same.
As long as Reazo is not on their team, because I don't know which team he's swinging right now, to be honest.
I think he's kind of floating around, but I know he's good with me. I know he has got some trust issues with Dom, but he doesn't want Dom out. He just wants to work on that trust.
Does he? I don't know, because he doesn't seem like he doesn't trust me, but I'm not 100% sure. So
he's good with you, from my knowledge, and with Dom too. And I think he'll vote where we want him to. But the rest, Susan, Tabitha, Mary, Ashleigh,
are all against us.
I haven't switched up. I mean, I feel like other people from the other, like our other team, our original team, has switched up, and probably because like I told them the truth, and they don't want to take accountability, and that's completely fine. So, but I haven't switched up on the original team.
They were all talking, and I joined in, and Susan literally stopped mid sentence as I walked in,
and very personally, dude. And
that's how I feel. That's what bothers me.
Because she started the whole thing, and I just called it out on what it was, and now she's taking it very personal. So
yeah, and like she did not hide her face in that Shack chat. I tried to do some damage control, like even on your behalf. I was like, listen, like me and Rita, we were not there. Like we don't know.
Don't know. And
so when she says, like I was saying, like when she says Jason was one of our people, like Susan, you're one of our people too, but you were like putting yourself on the sword. So like people forget that whole part of the story, that Susan was literally like, vote me out.
I think just solidifying like what our next move is going to be.
And Ashleigh's like seeming to get like a little personal about it. Like,
well, I don't like how she's twisting everything. So she made it seem like I thought that they were bad people last night when I just said what happened, and that was coming from Susan's mouth directly on what happened. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I just repeated it. I was like, there was no hard feelings there. That's just what I was told. So
yes, like everything you said was like, I mean, exactly how I feel too. I was like, yep.
Yeah.
Ashleigh, I know, was really gunning for me. The vibe that I got in the Shack chat, like they were all talking, and then I joined, like, and I don't want to be paranoid, and I'm not gonna run around and scramble. Like I feel confident in our numbers, and like if I do need to use the idol. I mean, Ashleigh knows, and so she's told everyone, I'm sure, that I have an idol, so they might
I'm wondering if she would go for me then, if she knows that you have an idol.
Or maybe they're like falsely trying to like put up suspicion on me, so I use my idol just to get rid of it.
But either way, like I'm gonna be blocking her vote tomorrow, so.
And I'm still good to write her name down, Ashleigh. Same. Is that what we're going for? Okay. We just discussed, like, being Ashleigh, I kind of threw out there, like, I feel like they're coming for me. And she was like, well, we have the votes. And I don't know if she's, like, sat down and thought about it, because I don't know if we do have the votes. Like, I think it's really going to come down to what Reazo votes. I almost forgot, like, we're playing for immunity. Like, I just am like, oh, this is so fun,
I did. I got, but I was like, wait, that was a competition.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, we should just hang out and do this sometime, guys.
I was thinking that, like, either way it went, like, either way it goes, I just feel like we really have, like, Nick brought together a really great, unique group of people.
I just hope no one has, like, any hard feelings, but I am trying to, like, shift my brain a little bit to be like, oh, this is a game, and I need to, like, think more strategically and, like, not try to just be everyone's best friend, because I just want to talk about everyone's dogs and how they're doing.
Yeah.
And I feel like I haven't talked much game with anyone, and so I feel like I've really got to start doing that.
She still, I just still feel like I can't trust her, because even with her, like, the way she was talking, like, oh, I didn't talk much strategy, but you did talk strategy. The fact that their biggest thing was, oh, we have to have the numbers when we get to the merge. That says you guys were talking strategy. I'm happy Reazo won immunity. I'm like,
me too. I really like Reazo.
So well. Yeah, I do too. He's so sweet. He's so nice, and he's just like, he just wants what's best for everyone.
He's just very sweet. Like, he doesn't have a bad bone in his body. I can't imagine him, like, backstabbing. Like, if I watch this back and he's doing that, I'll be like, what?
I will be so shocked. I have to, like, roll my jaw up off the ground.
I connect with you a bit because I really understand, like, the way that you stood up for Susan. Like, I don't want you to feel like that I was mad about the Jason vote, because I think I could speak for us all. Like, Rita might have stronger feelings about it because I feel like she was closer to Jason, but I 100% get that, and I appreciate that you stood up for Susan and, like, gave her the opportunity, because that's something that we were saying. Even Jason was saying, like, we don't want Susan to count herself out, and so I'm glad that she got her second life and she won an immunity. Like, I love to see Susan playing this game, like, in any way, like, because I saw from the beginning, like, what a great player she was and how much potential she holds, and so I love seeing her flourish. I think everyone's looking at, like, oh my gosh, they switched on Jason, and I'm like, I look at it as oh my gosh, she stood up for Susan, who she just met.
Yeah, thank you.
She was able to make a big move. And so, like, people might come at you for that, but I think that's something to be, like, proud of. That was a chance, like, for a big move to happen, like, by, like, quick decisions. And I'm hoping that, like, happens again here, like, in these next few votes, like, getting out these big
who are the big players at this point? I don't even know. Like, who are, like, me? I'm like, am I the big player that everybody would,
for me, it's the competitions. Like, that puts, like, a red flag up for me. Like, because then you know that you have to take that shot when someone's not immune, when someone's not safe.
She's trying to distance herself from, like, the Rita Dom situation, but as far as I'm concerned, it's just, like, a little too late.
You were able to orchestrate that because you saved Susan and you got a big player out, and so that's respectable. That is really.
Just a vessel. Okay, I like meditate. I pray. I'm like, please.
I love that. Today, my chats with Ashleigh and Mary, I tried to do a little PR world tour of like, hey, I'm not as close to them as it may seem. Like, and I even hinted out like, maybe we go for Dom. Do you have any thoughts or feelings?
I mean, because at this point, it's better to. I'm kind of inclined to those who are really good at challenges, but I'm not sure yet because like they're more likely, to win immunity and all that.
That's exactly what I just told Ashleigh. Was like, I think, people who are good at challenges, we have to like strike when there's an opportunity to, and when they don't win those challenges and when they aren't immune, like that's the best time, because I know my name is going around currently, and I'm like, I'm not a threat. I am not the one who's won 2 immunities back to back, like some people have.
So, like, Dom is like,
yeah.
You just don't know when he might win the next one.
Exactly. So it's like you don't know when you're gonna get this opportunity again. So that's what I'm just like trying to talk to people about and see like if we'd have the numbers to do something like that. I might be getting clumped in with the old like We Are Legends people, like that I might be aligned with them. And I just told her, I was like, the only person I'm still like trusting right now is really Reazo, like because I'm cool with Rita and Dom, but I don't talk much game with them. I know that they are really close.
It could be like people may be hiding their thought about voting Dom because Dom has won 2 times, so I don't know if he's holding on to an immunity idol right now.
I'm like surprised because everyone's like, oh, Mary's so quiet, but Mary was like, we are thinking about Dom, and that kind of planted a seed in my head of like, okay, maybe they are just trying to raise suspicion on me, so I play my idol and then they vote out Dom and get Dom out.
Has anybody thought about who we're going to vote for? The 5 of us just got to get it together. Whatever we decide, it just needs to be. We just need to know, and we need to not flip flop because that's when things get messy.
Because Emily is not exactly aligned with Rita, like at least not close.
Not strongly as we thought. Yeah.
So then it is possible because as far as I can see, Dom is the only one that's close with Rita.
And he's a comp beast.
Mm.
And that was one of the things Emily, I noticed she said, she was like, we need to go after, big threats. Like, and I was like, how do you determine a threat at this point? She was like, by the competition. And she's right.
Then maybe Dom should be the one that we vote because he's really good. I mean, he may have not won today, but he's really good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Reazo is going to agree with that. I agree with that. Susan's going to agree with that.
I'm just hoping he didn't like get an immunity idol or anything like that from his like previous wins.
If he plays an idol, then and we put all of our votes on him, then he essentially chooses who goes home. So are we thinking that we need to just be hush about the fact that he is the target?
Yeah, or like just like so he doesn't play it.
Yeah.
Because before I didn't believe Muggsy had it. Like there was no way she had it. But like Dom, that's like totally different because he won.
He was winning
2 times.
stuff. He was winning stuff. Like now my brain is starting to like, where could all the votes be going? I'm gonna be running the numbers in my sleep.
So like, at least like chat wise, we may need another direction, like at least to so like he doesn't claim, but
I'm willing to say either one of those other ladies. It doesn't matter. I have a reason for both of them. Again, Emily, we don't talk strategy, and when she does, I feel like she's more trying to like do smoke and mirrors with me. You know, I mean, she's a very sweet person, but she just feels like she's trying to do like hocus pocus. She's trying to dazzle me so that she can slip something out of my pocket.
I don't know yet. There is another thought that I'm having, which is possibly utilize this well, I don't know if I should call it a conflict between Rita and Ashleigh. That may be one possibility to focus the attention on Rita instead, but I don't know how that will work.
Bro, I think they might try to vote you.
That's what I'm feeling too. I really feel like.
Here's the thing. Who do you want to work with, like, moving forward?
You're like the only person that I feel like I trust, you know? Like, there's Rita and Dom, you know, from the original people, but it's like, I know that they are going to take each other far, and if it came down to, like, them or me, like, they would cut me, so it's like, it puts me in a weird situation. Reazo has done a good job kind of floating this thin line between what's now Ashleigh, Tabitha, Susan, Mary, and me, Rita, and Dom. And so I really hope tomorrow he solidifies his loyalty with us and we can continue forward with that. And they want to vote with you until it's like down to us four. That's where we are. And so like when they talk about stuff, they're hoping that you could be like a vote in their favor, like in our favor. Because we may not get chats with all four of us together, but like when I've talked to them, they've all been like, yeah, us and Reazo and them, and I feel like that's who we can trust.
Yeah, no, that kind of threw me. Like, how long have you known that Rita's had that advantage?
I didn't really even know about that. She said when she was at Exile, she like had the opportunity for something, but I couldn't even remember. I don't know if she told me or what.
It was like a while ago.
I think she told me, was it yesterday, that she was going to possibly block somebody's vote, or that she had a block a vote, but I didn't know if she was going to use it today. That was the first time I heard that.
Yeah, I just don't know how connected I am with Rita at this point. I mean, I want to work with her, but I wanted to talk to you about is, you know, if this doesn't work, then we're screwed, because Ashleigh and Tabitha are trying to, campaign me over there. So I'm trying to see like where everyone's headed. But I want to protect you this round though. I don't want to see you like go home. So I was thinking like, just see where you're at with that, because Ashleigh has Susan and Mary. Like, yeah, it's done. So if Ashleigh has Tabitha, her, Susan, Mary, and who am I forgetting? I think that's it. And then apparently I'm supposed to be the fifth, but
yeah, you're like the deciding factor, really. Like,
I feel like I'm the bottom there. Like, y'all might see it like I'm in the middle, but the reality of it is either side I go with, I'm still at the bottom of that group.
I agree, and I feel like I'm at the bottom of this group. So I'm like, if you join this side, me and you would be our own top, but they might not know that. Like, does that make sense? Because that's the thing about working with Rita and Dom, is if you choose that side, like me, you, Rita, and Dom, they will be loyal, they will do what they say, and they will not switch up last minute. I was so open to working with Tabitha, Ashleigh, Mary, but first conversation I had with Ashleigh, I was so open with her about everything. She gave me back nothing. Like, she already made her mind up. Like, she was closed off. She was like not gonna work with me.
Ashleigh?
Yeah. So I opened up to her. I told her, I was like,
Yeah, I'm starting to question where I stand with them as well, honestly.
Yeah, because I told Ashleigh, I don't know if I told you yet, I have an idol.
You have an idol? For
some reason, I thought he knew about my idol, and he didn't. And I'm sure Ashleigh has already told everybody, like, Emily has an idol. I hate that I feel like I told him so late
so later on. Like, I feel like I should have told him earlier because I am trying to build that trust with Reazo. But my thought process is that, like, Ashleigh's probably running around telling everybody about my idol, so let me go ahead and tell Reazo because I just want him to hear it from my mouth at least once, even if he already knows about it, you know? I have an idol.
Wait, you told Ashleigh this?
I only told Ashleigh because I knew that she also had... I'll tell you, because she has an advantage because she got to talk to you, right? So when you talked to her from the other team, when you got MVP one-on-one, she got an advantage.
So you got an idol from the one-on-one with Dart, right?
Yeah, so when people get a one-on-one, they get like a chance for something.
Ooh, I don't know. I feel like everyone's throwing information at me this round. Like, I don't know. It's hard
Everyone's gonna try and
I wish you would have told me. I wish you would have told me before, though.
I know. I forget who I've told and who I haven't told, and because I think
do Rita and Dom know?
Only Rita knows. So right now, only Rita, Ashleigh, and you know.
Man, it didn't go as planned. Like, it didn't go to plan as I wanted because, you know, I was trying to talk to Emily. I was like, "Do you want to jump ship?" And she was just like, "No, we have to stay with them." You know, and her campaigning to me that basically showed me I was correct. Like, I'm I'm number 4 in that alliance, right? And you know, she told me, she threatened me about the idol she has, and then the block vote. I found out about both in the same night. That shows me that you really need my trust tonight, and you're gonna throw all these important things at me to hopefully create a bond. But it shows me that, you know, you're just desperate for my vote. And
yeah, that's something I wanted to tell you sooner, of course. I just forgot about it because I wasn't in jeopardy.
Listen, right? So so they want to vote Ashleigh, right?
Yeah. So, and Rita's gonna use her block vote on Ashleigh.
But how does that make sense for me and you to vote Ashleigh in this game? Because
I just think to even out the numbers, and so we don't have to worry about it.
I mean for me and you though, because listen, right? Because Ashleigh is such, like, you know, a talkative person. She's the leader on that side. If we keep Ashleigh in for another round and we take out someone like Tabitha, who's, you know, more quiet, she's like just a number, like she's, you know, the messenger. I feel like if we keep Ashleigh in the game for, like, you know, another round, her and you know, Rita will be going at it for another round that keeps the both of us safe. I was like, guys, why don't we just vote out Tabitha? That was just going back to the shield thing about Ashleigh. I was like, why don't we just take out her, you know, the king to the queen, you know, it's like chess. But they didn't want to do that. They don't see the vision that I'm 3 steps ahead. They don't see it. So at this point, I might just have to choose one side. I don't want to get to a point in the game where it's like, you know, 2-3 rounds go by and we just listen to whatever Rita says. You know, it's not a good case to win. And then
if we can get past this week and it can go well, I think me and you can talk to some people to, like, work on making a really big move. I hope that can, like, bring us together of, like, okay, I feel at the bottom of this group, you feel at the bottom of that group. Like, let's just be at the top of our own group and then just, like, vote with what's best for us, you know? And he raised a point of, like, well, do you think voting out Ashleigh is best for us? And it's like, we might have to go with it this round and then make a big move the next one. Like, I'm not attached to them forever. I hope you know that. Like, that's why I'm having these conversations with you, because, like, I would want to go far with you rather than being a third with them, you know?
But if Emily needed her idol, I would tell her, because I can't let Emily go yet. Bro, it's going to be an interesting round. I know you and Rita are good. I'm cool with that. But who are you thinking about voting?
I think it's between Susan and Ashleigh. I think it's really between Susan and Ashleigh, but I think based on kind of where we are, probably Susan would probably be the easiest.
I wouldn't mind voting out Susan, and here's why. Listen, that's great for the both of us because, you know, me and you don't have a problem with Ashleigh, Tabitha. Like, we're still neutral. And then we have Susan, who's a wild card, so they don't want to work. So they're basically giving Susan over to Ashleigh and Tabitha, and that's another number for them. So, you know, that's pretty stupid of Rita just closing themselves off, not working with her. So if we got out Susan has no chance of working with us for the rest of the game. She's done with our team. she's just with the other side now, and we know that 100%. But with Ashleigh and Tabitha, maybe next round we'll need them, the two of them.
The only thing is Ashleigh and Rita really got into it though. You know what I'm saying? When Ashleigh was,
I mean, not Ashleigh Rita. I mean Ashleigh Tabitha.
Yeah, you're right.
And I do know about the Rita thing, but I think keeping Ashleigh, and you're probably the one that's gonna get to Rita the most. You could probably convince her. But I think keeping Ashleigh would be good, especially for the two of us. But I think you can probably convince Rita that it's good in her eyes as well, her game.
You see how Susan picked Ashleigh though, so I would rather.
But what if they have an advantage? What if they have an advantage too?
Mary's so quiet though. I think we get Tabitha. Tabitha is one we can swing.
That's what I was trying to. Get Tabitha on board with us.
Yes, get Tabitha on board with us. Because if it doesn't, I'll switch. Because I got that immunity card. I'll play that shit and I'll vote.
You have one?
Yeah, I got that shit.
Oh,
so then I'll play that shit before the game and flip that shit either way.
I didn't know, bro. You have one, bro. If we do this strategically, bro, me and you.
That's what I'm saying. Either we do this next. Either I do it this round or do it next round.
I don't think this round's the round. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it the next round. The next round, I'll be like.
Yeah, I think you're good this round. No one's said your name yet.
Yeah.
Everything you see in the confessional with me and Dom, everything I say, just know that I'm lying. I'm lying straight to his face. It's like just something slimy about him, bro. Like sketchy. Game wise, I just think he's just like too close to Rita, and it's just like, bro, I know you're not my number one, or not even number two or number three, so you just gotta kick rocks.
But I guess all them other people are against me. I know that,
No, because I know Ashleigh wants me and you in the 5 with Tabitha, Mary, and herself. So
yeah. I don't know whose side he's on. He acts like he's on, he's with Ashleigh and Mary and Tabitha, but I don't know. In the very beginning, he was on our team, the Legends or whatever, so it was like he might be changing his mind, and he's just playing both sides, pretty much. I mean, like everybody probably is, but I know Dom and Rita and Emily are definitely going to vote me out, so I already know that. Yeah, so I don't know what anybody wants to do, or who, but...
Yeah, well, we could figure something out. I just don't know who, because everyone's so nice,
Dom, of course. He voted me out, so I still haven't got a chance to vote against him because he won twice in a row, so. Well, Dom voted me out that one time, so I'd have to say him, but I don't know, you know what I mean? That would be me, but that wouldn't. I mean, I'll go with the majority of you guys.
Emily could go home still. Don can go home. Susan can go. Ashleigh can go. Rita can still go. There's Tabitha. Everyone's names on the table except mine, of course, and maybe Mary. But there's the advantages too. I don't know anything about that.
I have a switch a vote which I could use, but I mean, I don't know when to use it actually. If they're gonna vote me out, I guess I could use it. You know what I mean? But I don't know.
That's very interesting, Susan. So it's what's gonna happen here? I found out about Dom's idol, Emily's idol. I found out about 4 advantages actually. Dom's idol, Emily's idol, Susan's swap a vote, and then Rita's block a vote. So that actually probably has something too. So I don't know what's happening. I would tell you if they were trying to vote you out. Don't worry. So I would let you know in advance.
Yeah, I mean, you don't think they are, or they are?
I think it's definitely a possibility. I'm not gonna lie to you, of course.
Yeah.
I don't think that you should use it tonight. I don't think you're going home.
Okay.
I'm still trying to find who's the name people are actually gonna land on.
Oh, okay. Who she would pick, Ashleigh or whatever you mean?
Yeah, actually, and then I'm also trying to figure out what Rita's doing so I can report back to you guys,
I get what you're saying.
Here's the main thing on my mind, right? I'm trying to flush all these damn advantages out the game. I'm trying to get every advantage out as quick as possible. I originally didn't want to vote Ashleigh tonight because I thought, me and Dom and Emily can use her as a shield, but I didn't expect Emily to be so closed off to it. She was like, no, you still need to vote Ashleigh out tonight. But then Dom was like, okay. So it's 2 plans going back and forth. So I'm pretty sure Rita's going to be the one that has the final say on that.
I had been putting some thought into what you had said last time we had a chat about like looking at big threats.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's so weird because I'm like we're trying to learn how to work together, and I was like, was she not trying to say, well, like, who are we picking a target this week? I don't know. I think because so I really want. I'm glad. I mean, I'm sad that I didn't get a chance to talk to Tabitha just because wanted to hear all about her trip and but and catch up with her about the game or whatever. But I'm actually glad that we have an opportunity to talk.
Yeah.
Because we still need to keep making it to the next week.
Yeah, absolutely. And I like just gotten to talk like to a few people here and there, and I feel like no one really has been like, this is who we're voting out, this is a plan. And so I feel like my name's being thrown out there a little bit, and I'm just like, why? Like, do you guys see these other people who are like still in the game and don't have immunity this week? I'm like, this is...
See, that's the thing. We're like, everyone's nervous because like I chose Rita when I won. We know she has some type of advantage.
Yeah.
And we don't know. Well, I don't know. I'm saying we. I'm not speaking for anybody but myself.
I don't know either.
It's the game. It's the game.
Yeah.
It's like we in the game. And so like when I'm sitting on my bed and I'm like running through, I'm like we.
Yeah.
I don't know if Dom has an advantage of some sort.
Yeah, that's what I was talking to Mary about, because it's like, okay, the first time he won, he got to exile somebody. The second time he won, nobody was exiled. So it's like, did he choose something else? Like, that's still a mystery, and I don't know. And I think people assume that, like, I'm close with Rita and Dom because we are legends. But, like, after the whole Jason vote happened, it was like everything just kind of sizzled from there. I have my idol, so I'm, like, considering using that tonight, just as a safety thing, just to make me feel better, because
Right.
I do feel like my name maybe has been mentioned, which is absolutely fine. It's just a game, But at the same time, I'm like, why don't we all just vote someone strong out who is winning all these competitions while they're not safe? While suspicion's low, I don't think they would have any idea. And by them, I'm talking like Dom. I think he's a great player and someone who could get really far in this game. And he didn't win immunity this round. We know he potentially has something that could change the game up. We don't know if it's like safety or something else that has an impact on the game. And Rita went into exile. She could have something too.
If the advantage that I have has to be used, I think it'll have to be used in favor of someone else. Just because right now it seems like we have the numbers.
I'm just excited because I feel like we could really all rally together and make a really big move this round.
So I am glad that you said all the things that you said. First off, I'm telling you right now, I'm willing to vote Dom. But if he has an advantage, we need him comfortable.
Yeah.
So because I haven't really been telling anyone particularly. I'm sure that it's just known because when we came and how everything went with the Jason thing, at first I was like, I don't know how me and Emily feel about each other, and then like Rita came at me and I'm like, oh my God, so I'm okay with, if you're comfortable with it, I know you said that someone's been saying your name, so it's like you're already hearing your name. I'm not gonna put your name down.
Okay.
Today.
Thank you.
But we need Dom to feel like.
Yeah. With that chat with Ashleigh, I was planning to go in there and be like, I'm using my idol tonight, figure something else out. And it obviously went a little different, but I think maybe the plan this week was to get my suspicions raised, so I would use my idol and then that they would vote out Dom.
I'm sorry, I didn't know what chicken nuggets.
Yo, I was like, my jaw was way up.
Yeah, what's going on tonight? Like,
shit, I don't know what the vibe is. You know what I'm saying?
I talked to Emily last night, and we're pretty set on voting Ashleigh.
Okay.
I have the block a vote, so I'm just gonna block her vote.
Nice.
So
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Because Tabitha, I don't know where her alliance lies.
I don't know either, but we could even block just like Susan or Mary's vote at this point. So
just secure the win. After I get the vibe of the Shack Chat, then I'll know if I need to play it. But it's like now that we really 4-4, it's what I think the vote can come down to. Because I feel like they might try to vote me, so I'm like that. You know what I'm saying? I'll take your ass out right now. So that's the only thing. I'll have to see where after we have some talks to where that's gonna go, because I definitely don't want to be blindsided. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like I felt like for the last game to win that one, I felt like they were trying to definitely kind of, you know, take me out, but then I had won, right? And now that I lost, it's like, you know, if I'm playing against me, I'm like, you take the strongest player out.
Yeah, so we're gonna vote Ashleigh and then just kind of solidify the numbers as long as you're with us with voting.
Yeah, of course I am.
Cool.
And you said you have a safety thing too?
I don't know exactly what it is. I know Nick like kind of clarified it last night with me. I'll have to ask him again because it's not like an actual idol, but it's like a something to do with safety. So yeah.
That's cool though. That's good. Here's another thing that we were thinking about. Me and Dom, we don't have to do it. It's just an idea. But Dom and I were talking about last night. Would it make sense? Hear me out. To take out Susan tonight, because I think that Ashleigh has a safety idol that she could use tonight. Because from the one-on-ones, I think she won one earlier this season.
Well, I think we are all like, I've already talked to everyone. We're all voting Ashleigh. So if we all vote Susan, it's gonna be like a mixture.
Yeah, but isn't there just 4 of us voting Ashleigh? Mine is not including the block votes.
Right, but like I've talked to everyone and they all want to vote Ashleigh. So this is going to be like, how are we going to get the message to them? That's who we're all like deciding to vote.
Okay.
So, but you think that Ashleigh has an immunity, or she has?
That's the thing. I'm not sure.
Okay.
It's you could like just seeing who has what. I tried to like throw a bunch of information out because I hope that as many advantages get wasted tonight as the best possible outcome for my game, because I have nothing.
Numbers.
But Rita, what if we block Tabitha so Ashleigh doesn't assume so she doesn't like think that we're
use hers?
People? Yeah. So
the only time like you win like an idol or like any like advantage is like when like somebody from another team talks to you. So I don't know if like anybody else has talked to Ashleigh.
I mean,
from our team.
I think Nick might give you some things after challenge wins too, certain ones.
Okay.
Yeah, because last night I got something. I'm not sure. I have to clarify like Nick what it is, but I got something as well.
Okay.
But I hinted to Rita, as you've seen, that I had an idol. Apparently, somehow I got an idol from winning the challenge. I was like, yeah, I got like an advantage. I got to read it. So next round, they'll know that it's in my pocket somewhere. I don't know where it is, but it's in there, I guess. You feel me? It's a little fake idol. So how do you feel about tonight? How do you feel?
I don't know, like, because I feel like we should try to vote Dom, but I feel like Dom may have like immunity, so.
But here's the thing: will he see it coming? No.
So I'm just wondering, is like, you know that argument between Rita and Ashleigh, right?
Yeah. What happened with that? What was that about? That was crazy.
I'm not sure, but I mean, can we use that like to make Dom think we're we're targeting Ashleigh?
Wait.
We're targeting Rita?
Repeat that.
I mean, do you think we can use that to make Dom think we're targeting Rita?
You think Dom would vote Rita?
No. I'm like.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. I think so. Yeah.
So like.
But I don't think Dom thinks she's getting voted out. I think Emily thinks she's getting voted out, but we should vote Dom.
We should vote Dom, but I'm just wondering if we could get Dom to think we're going after Rita. I mean, maybe we'll give Dom the idea that Rita's been targeted. If he has any idol or anything, he may give it to Rita to save her. I don't know.
Tribal, like when we're answering questions at Tribal.
Yeah, or like at Shack, like to draw attention draw attention to that argument.
Okay, Mary, I think we should do it. Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know how. I wouldn't know how to do it because
Mary, Mary, in the chat when a lot of people are in it, just be like, guys, I think we should vote Dom tonight. Maybe it might work. You never know. Because people see you as so quiet, they could see you like actually speaking up as like, whoa, maybe we should do it. Because it's like, it's unusual because you've been kind of quiet this game. Maybe if you speak up, try to make a move, it'll happen.
I feel like Reazo wants to stay hidden, like, which is why like he's trying to push me to, like tell everybody to vote Dom. So like he's actively don't want to have a target on his back. So it kind of makes me think he's working both sides.
I can't be mad at her for having other things to do. I mean, yeah, it would be nice that she was here to help with the vote, but things happen, and if it's my time to go, it's my time to go because of it.
Have you talked to tonight?
Emily. I know that she's basically trying to like detach from the two of them.
She's trying to jump ship. Interesting.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I approached her with yesterday. I guess I didn't necessarily say like, let me save you, but I laid it out to her. I told her what you said, and I told her what Rita said, and I said, what do you want to do? And I told her I feel more comfortable, with you, Tabitha. So I think that's why she probably told you about that. She was probably a little bit more comfortable hearing that from me. She thinks she's on the chopping block tonight, and I told her there's a possibility, but I personally don't want to vote Emily out.
Now, we did talk about like if Dom has some type of advantage, we need to kind of like make him feel comfortable, and we could split the votes between him and Rita. And if he plays something, he has to.
This is a tricky vote.
I know. That's why I was like, I need to talk to Reazo.
I needed. This is my last
need to talk to Tabitha too, but she is traveling.
This is not easy.
Imagine how I feel over here, and then every time I'm talking with Emily, then she always brings up like, and you made a big move, and I'm like, why do you keep saying that? No,
It's not a big move for what, Jason? It wasn't a big move.
I'm like, no, Emily, it's not. It just everything played that way. It wasn't something I went and intentionally did.
Yeah, that doesn't even factor into the game because Jason's not voting for a winner at the end.
Right.
It doesn't matter.
Do you think that Dom has something?
I think that Nick put too many damn advantages in this game.
That's what I know. I think he did that on purpose.
Oh my god. I'm not sure if it's Dawn, Rita, Emily, but I think there's something over there for sure. There has to be. Let me ask you this. Do you, and I hope you trust me, please, I'm asking for like our alliance's sake, do you have anything like useful?
I have something useful, yes. Mm-hmm.
You have something useful.
But not this time around because we have control of the vote. And see, that's
Hold on.
Emily keeps trying to dig out of me. She's trying to.
Ashley, hold on. We have like 2 minutes left. Trust me. You might not think it's useful right now to tell me, but it might be. I'm asking you, what do you have? Because.
Okay, so you're with me. You're working with me, right?
Yes, I'm trying to.
Okay, so I
have information.
I know, and that's the whole thing. Like, I understand, like, people have you have to filter information as you get it in chronological, whatever. So that's fine. I have a flip a vote.
And what's that?
If you can flip the vote for, like, whoever has, like, if someone has 2 votes and the other person has 3 or whatever, you can
flip it on them.
You can flip it.
Yo, that's crazy. Ashley, you need to play that shit tonight.
But see, that's the thing. You can't, because if you flip it the wrong way, you send the wrong person home.
I know.
Like, if we all play on...
Who would you... Okay, so if you flip it, if you have 7... If you have 4 votes... No, if you have 7
I can
votes,
only
right?
play it up until 5. So that's why I was.
Okay,
Wait,
listen, you have 7 votes, and the other person has 2. You flip it, you have 2 votes. They have 7. They're out.
Yes.
Let me think for a second.
Okay, don't say anything to anyone.
You don't have control tonight. Swap the votes tonight. I'm voting you. I'm gonna vote you. So when you swap the votes, you're safe. Okay? Trust me. You gotta vote. You gotta vote Rita out. You gotta vote Rita out. You gotta vote Rita out.
Okay, who? Okay, I have to meet with Susan next. Who are we all supposed to be voting for?
You and Susan are gonna vote Rita. I'm voting you. Emily's voting you. Rita's voting you. Dom's voting you.
A headache. Oh my god, I got a big headache because you know, I just didn't understand. Like, he was really excited at the thought that he got to tell them that he was gonna vote me. So it leads me to believe that he was already telling them that. That kind of makes me hesitant on whether I could trust him or work with him going forward.
I'm telling you this right now. I hope it works. But if Dom and Rita both have an idol and they play it, I can't do anything. I'm trying to save you with this. I want Rita to go tonight. I'm not voting Rita, but with the information I have, Rita's going home if everything goes to plan. I want Rita gone tonight. Then I'm assuming that if Tabitha misses the next thing, you guys are gonna kick her out, okay? So that's 2 people gone right there. And then Ashleigh's number 1 is gone. So then I can tell Susan, oh yeah, like Ashleigh, you know, she doesn't really want to work with you. Come with me and Emily. Then we get Ashleigh out, or Ashleigh or Dawn. Either or, they're both gone. And then my ideal final 3 is me, Susan, and Mary. That's my ideal final 3.
Everybody, I think they're all voting for me off or whatever.
They're not.
No? Okay.
They're coming for me, but this is what I need you to do.
They are?
Yes.
Oh, shit, okay. But I was worried about me, but everybody's saying I'm not mentioned, but how could I not be mentioned? Who knows? This is getting cool, though. It's getting kind of crazy.
The switch of vote I told you I had?
Yeah, I got one, too.
I'm going to play it. So
okay.
Any votes cast against me will go to another person. So we're all going to still vote Dom. No. Yes. I don't know.
Maybe there will be some type of switch or something that will help Ashleigh.
Okay, Susan.
Yeah.
Supposedly, those 4.
Yeah, I know who the 4. Yeah. Okay. They're gonna vote for me probably, or you're saying they're gonna vote for you?
Yes, because Emily feels like I went and swayed you into making the decision.
Well, why don't I just? Well, I could switch my vote against Emily and vote. That'll be 2 against her. I'll vote for Emily, take my switch a vote, and that'll be 2 towards her.
Because what if Dom has? What if someone has an idol? Oh my God, this is happening too fast. Okay, so Dom, Emily, Rita, and Reazo's obviously saying he's voting with them.
He is?
I'm to switch the votes because they're already voting. They're already. Me, you, Mary. Me, you, Mary, and Tabitha. And Reazo, if we had all voted Dom, and he had a right, that's why Dom. So we just need to stick with voting Dom.
All of us?
Yes.
I'm gonna vote for Dom because he voted me out, and Ashleigh's done way more for me than any of them, so I try to stay true to who's been totally cool to me, you know?
Yeah.
Because I'll vote for any of them on that team, because they're turning against me anyway a long time ago, so whatever you say goes. And
Emily said she was voting Dom.
Really? I mean, that's kind of weird. So just stay with Dom then?
Yeah, I think... yeah. I really am just thankful to have had this experience. The spirit led me to applying. Apparently, I heard my name is on the chopping block.
What?
I don't know what is going on. I don't know what's going on. And Reazo was throwing things at me fast, and I was just like, I don't know. My process is still trying to keep up. He told me something about like voting Rita.
Because see, I was saying about we should try to get Dom out, but I don't know if Dom has an immunity idol or not because he's won like multiple times. Hi.
What up, y'all?
Hey.
Nothing much. You?
Hey, just getting back in. Getting ready for the end of the week. How y'all feeling?
Truly blessed. Thanks for asking.
Any thoughts? Any?
I don't know. It's like it's hard to decide at this point.
And see, that's how it's been for me this whole time, honestly. Like, even Muggsy and Dar, I had my reasons, but it was still like.
Oh man, the girls supply. Like, it's definitely like they trying to play coy, just trying to throw things off to make it seem like, oh yeah, it's just gonna be like a vote.
I really wish we knew that third Tabitha vote. Like, I wish it really just got revealed.
Emily, you got blue drawers. You got a blue dresser in the back.
Blue drawers. That's a crazy sentence to say. I'm like, what are you talking about?
No, like blue,
The drawers,
like
drawers.
Like drawers, like in the bag. Not like drawers, but like.
Oh, like the drawers under the TV?
Yeah.
Is it blue?
It's blue in the bag.
It's black. I'm thinking
It does look blue though.
That's what I meant. My bad.
That's funny. You got me scared for a second. I'm like, what's showing on this camera?
Yo. Oh God, I'm safe.
Yeah, you got this safeness.
Feeling pretty. Like a princess.
Feeling
pretty.
You talked to Rita, right? Y'all chatted? Okay.
So I was just like, tonight's gonna be wild.
The game.
Tabitha's been quiet, bro.
I don't know if Tabitha will be here tonight. I think she had a flight delay. Our chat was like moved, so I didn't get to talk to Tabitha.
Okay, so
I hope she'll be able to make it.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, we need Tabitha here.
I'm gonna jump back in. I'll be right back. Cause I think we got a 20 right.
Imagine, bro, 4-way split.
That would be nuts.
Yeah, so like so what I was saying was that I was telling like Reazo that like Dom may have an immunity idol. So I was wondering, like, we can't really like have him thinking that we're gonna vote for him. So they possibly redirect elsewhere, which could use this this argument that you had between you and Rita. But I mean, like, just
that's a good we definitely can. I had thought about that as well.
I would say turn around, yeah.
Just to
and then we just still vote Dom.
Still vote Dom. Definitely still vote
Wait, so
Dom.
you guys are voting Dom and not Rita?
Voting Dom.
But she's saying maybe split the votes in case
we're
there
making
is.
him feel comfortable, and we could split the votes. We really need to just get on like one page about what we're gonna do with the votes.
Yeah.
I'm so happy I'm safe tonight. It's like, you don't even know a name yet.
100%
We need a
safe.
swap or something. I don't know. Need a swap.
How could we use? How would we be able to use a swap in this case?
No,
A swap vote?
Yeah, how would we be able to use something like that right now? If he has an idol.
Well, the other thing we could do is something like a 3-3 and a 2, where like still like even if even if one hits immunity, the other 3 votes like.
I'll be back.
Out the fight.
I'll be back.
Me too. I'm using up all my time.
Emily. Oh, she's gone. Okay, great. Yes.
But yeah, so like, just one. I mean, like, I'm thinking the other way to do it is like.
Does Reazo seem like he's acting weird?
I don't know. I'm a bit questioning about Reazo right now. Reazo may not be, like necessarily on anybody's side. I think he may be working both sides. So if something didn't go according to plan tonight, I wonder about Reazo. I kind of have this on and off thing in terms of Reazo, like because
Yeah, me
he's
too.
more of that playing both sides kind of.
He is
thing.
definitely. That's why he's glad that he's safe, and he's getting very reckless right now. If any one of us go, he needs to be next.
Yeah. So if this doesn't work out because he's playing both sides, then it's definitely gonna be him.
Yeah. So if them three are voting me, and where's Tabitha? Well, Susan said she's still voting Dom. You're voting Dom. I could vote Rita. If them four are gonna vote me, then I vote Rita. And play my swap a vote. Because I do have a swap a vote.
You have a swap of vote. Nice.
I do have a swap a vote. Reazo chose me to talk to me, but he didn't show up to the meeting, and I received an option to choose between two things, and I forgot what the first one was, and so I chose the second one, and then I was like, I can't use that for anything. So, that's what he was doing. But my whole thing is, if Emily and you are all on the same team and you're supposed to be comfortable with Mary, why are you not talking about what supposedly... See, he is playing the middle.
I think she has the ability to swap a vote after the vote's been cast, but we didn't really get to talk too much about that. I mean, if we're gonna tell everybody we're voting Dom,
or you don't have to tell them anything, or we just pretend like we're not saying them, but we can't let them know that we're going to vote whoever we decide right now. We can't tell them because they might have another advantage that will get in the way.
Hey, disconnect. I was like, I heard my name get called. I was like, oh, I need to come back in there.
Yes, I had been putting a lot of thought into how you were saying earlier that you wanted to work together. And so I was like, I wonder what that would look like.
Yeah. The only thing is, moving forward, is I would just like to know, I don't know if you guys know who the third vote for Tabitha was, because I think there's some confusion or suspicion around that.
I thought the third vote for Tabitha was Dom, to be honest.
He said 100% it was not me, I voted Dar, and he could be lying, I don't know.
Just gonna go with the original plan and just hope for the best. Well, what's your thought about Reazo?
Well, he has immunity.
But not for tonight's vote, but in general, how.
I mean, Reazo's a pretty good player, so I I think he's, he was with us the original, so I haven't seen anything, where I'm like, what is he, up to or anything like that. So.
I mean, he on and off, he gives me the vibe that he's the guy who aligns with both teams, who aligns with multiple teams.
Oh, you think he's switching? Okay. I'll have to look out for that.
So I'm just I don't know. I get on and off vibe about that. It's it makes sometimes I'm second guessing, but just.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm down for team, but I definitely don't. That's what was so hard with Susan had switched over on Jason. You know what I'm saying? So it's just when you say something like that, switching is definitely something where I'm like, I like that switching.
I think Reazo's with us. I think Reazo. I think he understands kind of what the point of the game is. So I trust him just because based on him, and I think him and Emily are really close. And so when I've seen Emily talk about it, I think they got a good bond. So I trust her. I think Mary, but then Reazo told me Mary said something about me. So I think this is the first time I've seen Mary do that much flip-flopping.
It was Mary. Hey, Riz. Mary was saying she didn't trust you. She said she was flip-flopping.
Yo, she's trying to vote you, bruh.
Yeah.
Ashleigh, Dom was saying that Mary doesn't trust me. I'm not trying to flatline Ashleigh like that, but how are you going to tell Dom that when you just came to me talking about I want to tell everybody in chat to vote Dom. I swear to God, that's what she said to me like 20 minutes ago.
Mary said that?
Yeah, I'm not trying to rat on her, but she said it first. She doesn't.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. But
why? Why did she throw my name under the bus? I didn't do anything.
She told that. She said that to who?
She said that to Dom, Ashley.
Dom, you're saying she said that to you?
Yeah, she did.
All right,
you started me here with the chat.
Okay. That's new info. What? Why did Mary do that?
I need to talk to Mary because that doesn't sound.
But Mary was
from Dom.
I'm feeling like this is gonna work out, especially if Tabitha's random. But I mean, I think either way, this is the time to do what you got to do.
What did he say?
I don't know. I think it's gonna be close. I myself, I would like to be on the legend side, but I'm not gonna be because they totally took me out of that picture weeks ago.
Actually, we need a swap tonight or something. I don't know.
Well, I wish somebody had something like that.
We might as well start with Tabitha. This is the second round in a row where she is not getting. She's gone on a voting night, and you don't know where she stands, don't know where her vote is going to be. Mary, how do you work with Tabitha at this point?
That's a good question. Particularly since I haven't seen her since the challenge. So I don't know.
Been like 2 weeks.
If Tabitha isn't here tonight, Emily, and her vote is randomized, how does that play a factor in tonight's vote?
You know, it's something to take into consideration. Like, if Tabitha's vote is random, like, who is it going to fall on? But we just have to hope that, you know, where we are voting, that we do have the numbers that hopefully it won't matter.
Reazo, how do you feel about winning immunity this round?
Man, Nick, it feels good. Even though I have immunity, I'm still stressing for some people on the tribe. You know, I feel safe, but what about next round when I don't have it? I need to make sure that people are still in the game that I trust, and hopefully, you know, my plan is what goes right tonight.
Were you able to do your plan tonight?
I wouldn't say not my plan, but the plan that I'm included in, the majority plan in my own eyes. So we'll see, you know? We'll see what happens.
Dom, this is the first tribal since the merge that you don't have immunity, so how are you feeling tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's tough. You know what I'm saying? Winning 2 challenges in a row, obviously, that puts the spotlight on you. And then when you get an L, it's just kind of like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just think about how Survivor is. Like, usually the strongest player now becomes kind of like the one on the target. So I'm a little stressed, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just coming with the right, the mindset of just whatever happens, to play the cards on the table.
Ashley, you look stressed. How are you feeling?
Same as usual, you know, I have that, you know, could be me at any moment. I felt like that since the beginning of the game. You know, if you're playing the game, you should at some point feel like the target could be you. So I'm like thinking to myself, like, however it goes down, I have had a blast, and I have no hard feelings to anybody, you know.
Susan, how are you feeling about tonight's vote?
I don't know. We're all nervous, I think. Yeah, who knows? I mean, who knows how any of it's going to go, but we probably all have different ideas. I don't know.
Rita, how are you feeling about tonight's vote?
I mean, I'm fine. I'm indifferent. It is what it is. So what happens? I have, you know, my team's back, and yeah.
There's still a lot of team talk at the merge, Emily. How are you feeling about the team talk?
You know, with it being an individual game, there are still alliances and people working together, and so it's just a different type of team now, you know? Like, it's team by choice, not by random. It's the people you want to work with the most, the people you connect with well, and so that's your new team.
Dom, how are you going to pick your target tonight?
Well, for me, like I said, I mean, I think it's it really comes just down to the competition. Obviously, Tabitha not being here, one of my things is like stability is availability, right? So that just makes it weird because I really ain't got to talk to her yet. So it's gonna come down to that. Like I said, we're getting down to these final pickings. So it's just kind of like, to me, I'm all about the competition part of it. So
Ashleigh, how are you determining your vote tonight?
I'm gonna meditate and I'm gonna go wherever the spirit of this game takes me.
Has this tribe thought about advantages, Mary?
Well, I mean, it was talked about like when we were like when Muggsy got voted out. There was like discussion about whether or not she actually had an immunity idol that she claimed to have.
Right.
So there's that.
Reazo, is there any claims tonight that's been made?
Man, I feel like there's a lot of different things in this game. I think there's a lot of different factors that are gonna play into tonight's vote, and I'm just happy I'm safe. It's gonna be exciting to watch though.
Susan, are you worried about advantages tonight?
Who has them? I don't know.
Who has advantages? I don't know.
That's the fear, It's like who has one and
anyone
what is it?
One out? No one?
Dom, any final thoughts on your vote tonight?
It's business, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like you said, at this stage, it's been fun. Obviously, how we started, we had to kind of vote people out who just didn't show up. So, like you said, this is just kind of picking through how you just gotta have to play. So that's just like what I'm saying. Just vote is a vote.
How about you, Emily?
Like to jump off that, like we are legends. Well, we got kind of lucky with all of our votes in the beginning of like no shows and people join the team, and so tonight I think there's gonna be an opportunity to just vote out a no show or to take a shot at like a bigger threat, and then that's what's gonna come down to tonight, I think.
Reazo, do you think a big threat's going to be out tonight?
I think everyone that's at this tribal is a big threat. So, yeah, everyone's a threat. Everyone has their own qualities to the game. Everyone's playing a great game. Whoever goes is a great player.
We're all a threat. We're all a threat, and we're all like, I don't know. We're all good players because here we are. Like, yeah, I don't know how it's gonna pan out. No, we're all about equal, really. So it's just, I think. I mean,
I think some people just have made their moves more publicly, but everybody has their strengths
that was made publicly.
Like with the exiles and stuff, like that can be seen by everybody.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Any questions for each other?
Just like piggybacking off what Ashleigh said, it's been a pleasure, and it's all game at the end of the day. I think you all are wonderful people, and
agreed.
At this point, it gets so hard because everyone is so genuine and nice to know. But
none of the votes are going to be easy at this point, so it sucks either way.
Yeah.
But
all right. Well, I am walking away from this tribal with thinking anything could happen tonight. That's how I'm feeling.
So Ashleigh, just because, I mean, really just trying to get out the other team at this point, and just trying to get out the other team. I just wanted to be the original team. We are legends.
I'm voting for Ashleigh just because I just Ashleigh, like I said, is kind of, she has a little dominance between her and Susan and Mary. So I'm just like, I think that'd be the first one to take out just because she has, strength there. And just, I haven't seen eye to eye with her.
I am voting Ashleigh tonight. It's not personal, it's just game. And yeah, sorry.
Tonight, Ashleigh, I know you're not going home. I'm hoping that Rita listens to me and Dom listens and they're blocking Mary and Tabitha's vote. I'm voting you, Ashleigh, but I hope you're still in the game. Rita, I love you, but I'm sorry. Yeah.
Dom, because he's still gonna be my target till he leaves because he voted on me. So
I'm voting for Dom because she is an excellent player.
If it's a false reason to play it, then so be it. But we're getting down to the wire. I'm not going to be able to play it anyway. So I am going to play it tonight just because I do believe there is a large number of votes going to be on me. However, I'm not voting Rita. I'm voting Emily. Whatever votes are coming on me, I'm switching them to Emily.
Alrighty. Have the results. If anybody has an advantage and wants to use it, now would be the time to do so.
I do have an advantage.
What would you like to do, Rita?
Block the vote.
Block whose vote?
Who's all voting tonight? Is everyone here?
You could block anyone's vote, yes.
Okay. It'll be Tabitha.
Okay. Tabitha's vote has been blocked.
I'm going to use my immunity idol, so any blocks vote against me.
Dom is using an immunity idol. Any votes against Dom tonight will not count. Anything else? Okay. The first vote is for Dom, which does not count. The next vote is for Dom, which does not count. The next vote is for Emily, which will count. The next vote is for Ashleigh, which will count. The next vote is for Emily, which will count. The next vote is for Emily, which is enough. Emily, I'm sorry, you have been voted out. You will be in the jury with Muggsy tomorrow, just so you know, with good old Muggsy. But any final thoughts, Emily? By the way, let me read the vote real quick. It was one block was vote, one vote was blocked. So it was 4-2-1.
I'm just shocked, but honestly,
No, one wasn't for you.
Okay, well, it's been a pleasure to play with everybody, and I wish you all the best.
Wow.
And
Bye,
not
Emily.
personal at all.
Bye, Emily.
Shit was wild yesterday.
Bro, who's so
Played us. Our Reazo is a flip flop.
Like, I felt in control, and now I'm feeling like I have to do a little bit more just to get back to comfortable.
Would you be comfortable with voting Rita?
I am probably listening to her too much. Reazo or whatever voted Ashleigh out, and that was not like we thought he was on our side or whatever.
Susie sometimes is kind of random, but I think she goes a lot with what Ashleigh says. And obviously, Ashleigh and Rita don't go together, so
It's either switching Tabitha out, like trying to get Tabitha with us, and then maybe Reazo will kind of come back.
Tonight is indeed a double elimination.